plays Bailey on the hit show Party of Five, and this Saturday, and he's very dreamy, I understand. This Saturday, you can see him hosting Saturday Night Live. Please welcome Scott Wolf. You know, we have... It's so weird. It's so weird because I was out here for the whole top of the show. You'd think they'd have gotten that out of their systems. That was pathetic. You know, we have lots of people on from TV shows all the time. You really are on a quality show. Sometimes we have to say, hey, good show. Ooh, and you can see me do it. But this really is a good show. It's the show that... My girlfriend loves the show, and she watches it all the time. Whenever I come home, she's watching it, tears just streaming down her cheek. It's so sad all the time.
I know. People always say the show makes me cry every time. I don't know whether to, like, thank them or apologize. But the fact that...
People say that to me, too, and I take it as a bad sign.
Well, the cool thing is the fact that we've made it 4 years to this point. We just got picked up for another 2, so we'll be on.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Very nice. Good show. But you know what is odd is... What's odd is that you guys had, like this show, a difficult start in the beginning. People didn't, it was low in the ratings, and the network for you guys ran, I thought, a pretty bizarre promotional campaign for the show.
I thought so too. They sort of, I mean, the critics and stuff put it on these, shows you're not best shows you're not watching, but the marketing spin that the network put on it at first was sort of like, it sort of led people to believe, watch the show before it gets canceled, which is going to happen soon. So watch now, invest yourselves emotionally in something you'll never get to see again after this Wednesday night. And
right, which is a weird thing to be spreading that information.
Yeah, I would think so, but then it turns out...
The show nobody's watching, which you should watch, but almost don't bother.
Because
it's going away.
But then it turns out, advertising-wise, we did really well, and...
I guess they're happy now, too, because a lot of young people watch the show. They figured out that it's good for marketing. Right?
Exactly, yeah. We sell tampons with the best of them, apparently. So
you're working it into the show now, aren't you?
That's right.
I'm leaving you. I'm sorry. I'm going out to buy the best tampon available. That's right, Playtex.
We expect a case of Playtex tampons tomorrow.
You never know.
Yeah, well, you never know. Great. You take them out, you put them in a glass of water.
Cool.
Wow. It's amazing. I could go through a whole case in like an hour.
Andy has more time-killing tips than anyone I've ever met in network TV. You also, and not to sound crass or anything, but I think one of the nice things about your job is that you constantly have new girlfriends on the show.
Yeah.
They're very attractive. So you're constantly, is it you who auditions them? Do you get to decide? How does it work?
Well, I get to be involved, which is cool, because, a lot of shows maybe don't do that, but they have me in the room auditioning people.
You say, bring the next one.
Yes. Next actress. But, no, the funny thing is they, apparently, the producers of the show have a pretty low opinion of me, because inevitably, when, like, the hottest actress leaves the room, they're all like, so, what's your choice? Like we don't know. And it's like, I want the best actress for the job. I just don't want the most beautiful.
And if she happens to be wearing a thong in the interview,
that'll help. Sure.
You're not upset.
No. But it just turns out, it's television, so it seems that most of the people that sort of come through the door happen to be attractive, which is not really a problem.
No, but I would think that would be, yeah, it's not always true of our show. It's not. All people on TV are attractive, right? No. We got to do a commercial break, but there's so much I want to talk to you about. So can you hang on 1 second?
Sure.
All right, folks, we'll take a break. More with Mr. Scott Wolf in just a second. have to say, Scott, you look very young.
Yeah.
You look younger than you really are.
I probably look younger than the last time I was here. That was 3 years ago. I don't know what it is, but...
You're 55, is that right?
I'm 55 years old, and I have a wife and 3 kids. And I look young now. I'm 29.
You're 29.
And I look, what, 22?
You look younger than 22.
Yeah.
I mean, you look like you could pass for high school, which is a compliment. You look like you could be like a 17, 18-year-old guy.
Which I play on TV.
Exactly.
But
not unlike, I mean, there are a lot of people out there, and we've talked about this before, like the Beverly Hills 90210 cast, where you're not quite buying it all the time.
Right.
You know?
Right.
It's like, I tell you, we're going to go to that high school prom and have a good time. You know, and you're not sure. And, you know.
And when I was in high school, I looked like I was, when I was a senior in high school, I probably looked like I was like 11. Mm-hmm. And it was pretty traumatic. The first time I went to buy condoms.
Yes.
We can say that on network television, can't we?
Yes. In fact, it's responsible to say.
So,
just make sure it's a Trojan condom. Yes, that's right. Latex tampons and Trojan condoms. Now,
the perfect combination.
Yeah. See, Andy, we can make water balloons out of the condoms.
Exactly.
When they
That's what I was going to say.
And then you're watching the thing expand, and I'm like chucking them out.
You take the tampon water and put it in the condom. And look out 6th Avenue.
There we go. Now, there's an interview in this mess somewhere. Let's find it, shall we?
So,
Oh, yeah, him. Go ahead.
you were saying...
no, you went to...
I went to a store. I went to a pharmacy after I was playing soccer at the time. And it turned out I heard that the girl that I was about to go on a date with, the odds were good that something might happen.
What, did the Fonz tell you that?
Okay. So, yeah, my high school versions of the Fonz.
Right, that's okay.
So I went into the store, and, I barely reached the counter. I looked like I was 10 years old. And I said, and they were, of course they don't put them next to the gum where you can just sort of grab them, throw them in a bag. So I had to ask the guy, I said, I just want a bag of condoms. He's like, condoms for you? And of course, everyone in the store turns around, and it was completely humiliating. But I took them home, and of course, am I alone here? Tried one on, just to make sure everything was going to work. Okay, you never know. Sure.
That's the big issue.
All right, now you should talk about this.
Sure. I didn't know if I had gotten the right size. Who knows?
Sure. No, very difficult to know.
And you don't want to be figuring it out for the first time in front of the girl.
Right. You don't want to be with the girl, like, at that time going, incredible! The things they're doing with plastics. The show, I got to mention a couple of things here. Party of Five is on hiatus right now. It's back April 22nd.
Yes.
And, of course, it's on Fox Wednesdays at 9 p.m. And you are hosting Saturday Night Live this weekend with musical guest Natalie Imbruglia, which will be a fun experience for you. You'll enjoy it. We endorse your show heartily.
You do?
In addition to those other products we mentioned.
Tampons, condoms, and Party of Five.
Yeah, Scott Wolf, thank you very much.